guys, welcome back from spring break. I hope you guys had lots of fun going outside and doing fun art activities maybe. If you're wondering why my eyes are red and I have this makeup on, is because I decided to do something fun this week and do every color of the rainbow on my eyes. So today will be red, tomorrow orange, yellow, green, blue, purple. We'll go all the way to the end. So I thought that'd be just something fun for me and for you to look at. We are going to be making stickers today. I know you do not need to have any sort of special materials besides parchment paper and then some sort of clear tape. So I'm going to use packing tape, so tape like this. You can use like a scotch tape just as long as it's clear. Packing tape probably is going to work the best. And then the parchment paper is that stuff that your parents would know what this is. Not wax paper, it's parchment. I don't know if it works on wax paper, I haven't tried it. I'm pretty sure that the parchment paper is probably going to work the best. So if you don't have this, maybe if your parents are going grocery shopping soon this week, they can pick some up. It's like $1 or $2 at the grocery store or wherever you want to get it. We're going to be making little tiny stickers, and they're really fun and easy. I was really excited when I found this project just because I'm obsessed with stickers. I've been obsessed since I was a little kid. I used to have a sticker book and collected like thousands of stickers in it. So I love stickers, and I thought this would be really fun and easy for you to do at home, especially when it doesn't take a lot of expensive materials. So check it out in the next video. See ya. Alright guys, to make your stickers you're going to need a plain piece of paper. Thicker probably works a little bit better than really thin paper, but whatever paper you have will work. I already have some drawings made, but you're going to go ahead and just draw right on the paper. You can do this with a pencil, marker, go ahead and just start coloring. I don't care which way you do your stickers, this is whatever you want to make. So you don't have to outline it, you don't have to use markers, you can use whatever you have, colored pencils, crayons, anything. I'm going to be using Sharpies just because I like the colors. So you're just going to go ahead and make something, make a couple of them and fill up the whole sheet just because you can make a bunch at once. So go ahead, pick out what you want to do, draw a bunch of shapes and designs. And then after this, we're actually going to cut them out, and I will speed up that part of the video. So I'm going to do a lot of like speeding up and slowing down just because there's parts in the video that take me a while, and I don't want to have you guys sit there and watch that, especially since my tape keeps messing up, so I have to speed through that. So the things that you're going to need today, besides the paper and something to color with, is going to be parchment paper, and then you will also need some sort of tape. So I'm going to be using packaging tape, so the big wide tape that you use when you're moving. You can use any sort of clear tape that you have. Obviously the bigger and wider the tape is, the easier it's probably going to be, but if you just have the thin scotch tape, that would work too. Alright, so I am going to go ahead and speed up this video. The next part is going to be me just cutting them out, so I'm not really going to stop and explain that part. So I will see you guys back when I talk about the actual sticker making. See you in a little bit.
Music bed.
I just wanted to slow down the video here at this part just to remind you guys that you do not have to cut super close to your design. You can bubble cut around things. It's just that you're going to see that white paper around it. So it's however close you want to get to these. Some of them I cut really close, and some of them I left a little thin strip of white. So after you get done cutting and make some room, you're going to tear off some of your parchment paper. So you get your parchment paper out, you gotta rip off a sheet big enough that will hold all your stickers. And I just flipped mine around just so it didn't curl up on me. It doesn't really matter what side that you use. And now you're going to get your tape, and you're going to actually put the tape down first, because when the parchment paper peels off the back, you want the sticky side showing just like a sticker. So you're going to get your tape out, and it takes me a second just because of course my tape was stuck, and this happens to me a few times while I did this. Very annoying, but I got it figured out. So hopefully your tape doesn't stick on you like this. Alright, so you're going to take your tape like I said, and you're going to put the sticky side down so it sticks to the parchment paper. And sometimes that can be a little tricky just because the parchment paper is made not to stick to stuff, so sometimes your tape can kind of come off and stuff. Just flatten it down, make sure there's no bubbles, and make sure there's nothing underneath your tape. And you're going to line them up so that the seams touch. It's okay if it overlaps a little bit. You don't want a ton of overlapping just because it'll make it a little bit too thick and you can see it. But if you can't get it close enough, just overlap it a little bit. So I'm just making sure that I have enough tape that will hold all of my stickers. And if you mess up on the tape, and I know you can't see that, but I kind of messed up, and it peels off pretty easily if you peel up carefully. So if you do put the tape down and you make a mistake, just peel it back up. Right, now you're going to take your stickers and you're going to place them on the parts that have the tape. Make sure that they're fully on the tape, not sticking off to the edge. And you can move them around if you need to. Make sure they're not touching each other either. You want a nice space in between each sticker. And I know you can't see that bottom part as well just because I didn't realize my camera wasn't there. I move it up eventually. There we go. And now you're going to take tape the same size, well, close to the same size, as long as it's the same or bigger than the last piece of tape. And you're going to tape right on top of each sticker. So pretty much like you're sandwiching it in between. So you had a sticker on the bottom, or a piece of tape on the bottom, and now you are putting the stickers on top, and then you're putting a piece of tape on top. So this part you want to be really careful and make sure that you're covering up all the stickers, just because if you don't cover them up, then they probably won't work or won't stick or won't stay on when you do stick them. And make sure you really press them out so you don't want any big bubbles in there. And like I said, you're going to want a piece of tape that's big enough to cover it. So like I realized that this one was not big enough. So I took it off and I got a bigger piece. And there was a tiny bit of the cloud left over that I just got a really, really small piece of tape and I just barely covered that. Just because even the tiniest bit of paper sticking out is going to make the sticker probably not work. So make sure that you're covering the stickers. So right now you don't feel any paper, they're completely sandwiched in there. And now we're going to go ahead and cut them out. So I'm going to speed up the video here. The only tip that I'm going to give you that you have to follow is that you need to leave a space when you're cutting. So you kind of have to bubble cut these. Right now I'm just getting all the paper out of the way. So I'm just getting that extra parchment paper so it doesn't hit my hand when I'm cutting. But you're going to see when I'm cutting that I leave a tiny bit of space around my sticker, just because if you cut right up against your sticker, then the sticker is going to completely fall apart because there's nothing for the tape to stick to. So don't forget to do that, otherwise you might mess up your stickers.
Music bed.
now that you have your stickers all cut out and you have a thin piece of the parchment paper and tape sticking out of them, I hope that you didn't forget about that. You're going to go ahead and you can grab one of your stickers and find a spot that you want to stick it on, or maybe you just want to keep them, but I'm just going to show you how they work. So I'm going to grab one of the stickers. I'm going to gently peel off that parchment paper carefully, and it comes off pretty easy. And now you have your own sticker, so you go ahead and stick it on whatever you would like.